Hello everyone. For the past couple leagues, I've been doing guide videos for the new league mechanics. And since you guys seem to like them so much, I figured I'd do one for the Scourge League as well. But before we get started, I just want to say, if you like my content, please consider subscribing to stay up to date with future videos. Also, let me know in the comments what builds you guys are considering for league start. I had a Burning Arrow Chieftain back in Metamorph that I'm considering resurrecting for this league, but I'm sure I'll change my mind at the last second. Anyways, you guys are here for the guide, so let's get started. In Scourge, you'll come across a woman who appears to be running from something you can't see. She hands you something called the blood crucible and convinces you to socket it into your body. As you kill enemies, the crucible will fill with their blood, and once it reaches a certain threshold, you can activate it. Once activated, you will be thrown into a different apocalyptic reality. The more blood you collected, the more time you will have to spend here. But the longer you stay, the more damage you will take. When you run out of blood or you choose to end the encounter, you will instantly be returned to your original location in Rayclast. But before you do any of this, you'll want to put an item into the crucible so that it will absorb corruption from the Scourge encounter. The corruption the item receives modifies it unpredictably, giving it a random pair of Scourged modifiers. One of the mods will make the item stronger in some way and the other will make it worse. You can corrupt an item using the crucible 3 times, each time overriding the previous Scourge mods and adding new and more powerful ones equal to the tier of which was applied. Since using the blood crucible on items corrupts them, they've added tainted chromatics, jewelers, and fusings that work on corrupted items. These can be found within the Scourge realm. As you kill monsters in the Scourge domain, your blood crucible will gain experience and level up, giving you skill points to spend on its own passive skills. When you get to endgame, you'll be able to socket maps into your crucible, which will of course give the map a good and bad modifier, but it will also gain a mod that changes the way the Scourge encounter behaves in that map. You can repeat this process up to a maximum of 10 times, increasing the risk and rewards of each transformation. And that's basically the Scourge League mechanics in a nutshell. But before I end the video, I would like to give you a few tips that might be worth considering before engaging in the Scourge League mechanic. First, don't forget that the mechanic puts you right back where you started when you're done with the encounter. This might be useful to know if you're trying to optimize your farming routes. Also, any of the loot that drops within the Scourge realm can be picked up after the encounter, so you don't have to worry about picking them up as you're killing. Second, think carefully before putting an item into the crucible. It might be some time before you can use that item again. So if you have no replacement to use for that item, then you might want to hold off on socketing it into your crucible. And third, unlocking all of the crucible passives will take you a long time. Chris Wilson himself even said that most players will not be unlocking all of their passives. So you will want to think carefully about where you allocate your points within the crucible passive tree. And that's it for this guide. I hope you guys found this information useful, and if you did, let me know by giving the video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more Path of Exile content.